Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to an episode of Dreadlocks. I'm Gunther the Great, and today we're going to be doing a dread check. So, like the video, stick around, we're going to be chilling. And before we get into it, make sure to go check out the Dreadlocks Instagram page. If you guys can't seem to find it, I actually changed the actual image, so make sure to go follow it if you're not already. But it's basically everything featured about you guys. I feature people's locks. Sometimes there'll be celebrities on here, like you see Lucas Abat. And back when I did the collab with Pootie, which was a couple weeks ago, back with the collab with Jimmy's on here as well. But some really awesome locks on here. So make sure to tag Dreadlocks on Instagram if you want to be featured on the actual page. You can actually go to dreadlocks.com and you can be featured on the website as well. I'll go to it really quick. You can see that people are featured at the very top of the actual website. So it's really cool. You guys can be featured on there as well. So make sure to go check out both of those things. But without further ado, let's take a look at everyone who tagged Dreadlocks. But before we get into that, I'm gonna show you guys the picture of the day, which is from, let me see who is tagged, I forgot. Brookie West. I've actually featured Brookie West twice, and you can see why. They have some really awesome locks. They're very thick. I feel like they're just very, I would say, established, very strong, and really cool. I mean, overall, really good look. We'll look at them really quick, and you can just see how cool they actually are, and you can see just how thick they are. And I really like the thick Dreadlocks look. And yeah, I mean, comment down below what you guys think about those. Yeah, I just think personally they just look so clean and really cool and very distinct. But let's go to the tags of Dreadlocks. So like I said, if you tag Dreadlocks, you can be featured on the Dreadlocks Instagram page. So let's check a look at those. This is Zefy BTW. Really clean fade to the dreadlocks, and he has a straight hair, so most likely did twist and rip, and then they're very new, that's why they don't look established as much, but most likely did twist and rip, and looks pretty interesting. So yeah, you can see that they're very immature, a little messy. I believe he's using rubber bands as well. We've seen this with Lil Pump when he first started out his dreadlocks, and that's definitely what I would recommend with straight hair dreadlocks. You can do this with any dreadlocks as well. I would call it like a rubber band method. It's something that you can do, which really actually helps out a whole bunch. You would want to put rubber bands at the tips of your dreads, and I would mostly recommend it at the roots, because that's where all the new growth comes in, and that's where it's going to be the most effective if you put rubber bands at the roots of your dreadlocks, because that will establish your roots. And everything gets established after the roots, or as long as the roots are established, everything else will follow. But you can see that his hair is slightly curly, and it's pretty cool seeing how his hair is now, because he has kind of an auburn hair color, and I just personally think that color looks really good on dreadlocks. That kind of almost redhead or auburn, whatever you would want to call it. It looks really clean on dreadlocks. But say you had hair type like him. With him, he most likely has, I would say, maybe a 2B, maybe a 2C, if anything. But it is more of a looser curl pattern, if you want to even call it a curl. But you would want to use a straight hair dreadlock method in order to get your dreadlocks like him, because you can tell by obvious reasons that he did twist and rip. And eventually, with length, his hair will lock up a whole lot better. And a pro tip to think and to consider about when getting dreadlocks with straight hair. So all my straight hair people out there that want to get dreadlocks, it's easier to lock up your hair when your hair is a little bit longer, because it has hair to grab onto. Because if you've noticed with people who have slightly curly hair, their hair doesn't really get curly until it gets longer. So the longer your hair is, the more your hair is exposed to its actual curl pattern. So with that being said, it will lock a whole lot better. So if you notice people with really curly hair or coarse hair, or just a tight curl pattern, their hair will be curly at a really short length. So it's easier to start dreadlocks with that, because initially dreadlocks is basically a bunch of curls locking together or tangling up. That's why it's easier for people with curly or kinky, I want to say kinky, but a tighter curl pattern. People with that, it's easier for them to lock up. But his hair, in this case, or anybody who has starter locks when it comes to straight hair dreads, they will tend to look a little more messy. and that's with anybody, but it's more visible with a straighter curl pattern, because with straight hair will stick out of the dreadlock and be straight out of it, rather than if your hair was curly or a tight curl pattern, the hair will curl back into the dreadlock, which will eventually lock it up quicker. So that's another thing to consider with straight hair dreadlocks, is that they're gonna take a while to actually lock up. You can see that they're starting to lock right here on the length of the dread, but one thing you'll notice, or two things you'll notice, is the roots and the tips of his dreadlocks are not formed yet. And this just takes time. It's with anybody's hair. It's just more visible with straight hair dreadlocks. And it's completely normal, and it's a stage that everybody has to go through. It just looks different on every single person. So if you're going through this stage, just be patient. I would definitely recommend the product of the day, which I'm going to mention later on in the video. But the product of the day is a crochet hook or a crochet needle, which way you want to call it. But a crochet needle will literally pull in all of this loose hair. And the reason I'm having a product of the day, a crochet needle, because based on his hair type, with him having a straighter curl pattern, it's easy to use a crochet needle and to pull in all this loose hair and make it look very maintained. That's where we get the look like Lil Pump, Smoke Purple when he had his dreadlocks. All these people that have a straighter curl pattern and they pull it in with a crochet hook. And this is actually how they make synthetic dreadlocks. And it just makes your hair look more mature. It's a way to speed up the process of locking up your hair. But you can see that there's a distinct difference between this image, which was the beginning of the month, compared to this, which was just recent. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. You can see the difference, that his hair is maturing and it just takes time. So you can see from back here, it's really cool. It's an interesting look, and it's really cool to see he looks like he's younger, and it's cool to see that he's actually doing this whole journey of dreadlocks. So yeah, what do you guys think? Comment down below what you think about his hair. I think it's really cool. I especially love the color, and to tell you the truth, like, I would love to have that hair color, like a redder tone. It's almost like I think some people call it like a strawberry blonde or something like that. But at the same time, I think it would be like an auburn, or I wouldn't consider it a redhead, but yeah, I don't know. You guys comment down below what you guys think. I think they look super dope, and I think eventually over time it's gonna look really clean. I'll show you an image of someone that I think his hair looks really cool with that hair color, but this is an awesome look. You can see that the color, it makes it very contrasty, and you're able to see the actual dreadlocks. And I remember seeing her when she started her locking journey. These are actually, I believe, completely freeform, and it's really cool to see how they formed up, and they just look really beautiful. And comment down below what you guys think about her dreadlocks, because in my opinion, they're just really cool. And I'll tell you a straight fact is if he keeps on with his hair, allowing it to lock up, his hair will eventually look, very mature, very thick, very full, and it's gonna look really cool. And that's one thing to consider about straight hair dreadlocks or a looser curl pattern, is that it's gonna take some time, and it will look mature eventually. It just takes time. But to speed up the process, like I said, we'll go ahead and go into the product of the day, which is a crochet hook. That's going to speed up the process. If you want to know how to use a crochet hook, I'll link a video down below, but the product itself is also going to be linked down below. It can also be found on DREADLOCKS.com, along with all other hair products, along with tutorials on how to use those products and product reviews and things like that. But you guys can go check that out. And I've used a crochet hook on myself when I had my first set of dreadlocks, and I'm telling you, it really works. I've given other people instant dreadlocks with a crochet hook, and it literally only took a couple hours. It's as quick as that. I can literally do one dreadlock in about 5 minutes, depending on the hair length, and that's all it takes, guys. So I would definitely recommend that. Go to DREADLOCKS.com, and you guys can pick you up a couple, because they're just an awesome product. There's different sizes. I would definitely recommend a smaller crochet hook, like the hook to be smaller. So get a millimeter that is very small, and you can check out everything else on DREADLOCKS.com, because there's a bunch of stuff like a dread sponge or dreadlock shampoo, dry scalp shampoo, and everything like that. But yeah, guys, make sure to go follow DREADLOCKS Instagram. It's at DREADLOCKS. You can tag us, and we'll definitely feature you. Make sure to tag us on your Instagram story as well, because we feature every single person if we get to it. So you know how they run out. If you mention someone on a story, it runs out in 24 hours. But if we see your Instagram story, we'll definitely share it. All right, you guys, but that is today's video. I'm gonna be doing dread checks this week, so make sure to tag Dreadlocks, guys, and you'll definitely be featured. And there's multiple ways you can be featured. And when you tag Dreadlocks, you can actually be featured on the website, like I said earlier, and you could be featured on the Instagram page, on the story, or actually the page. You can be featured on the actual channel itself. You guys can see yourself on these videos. So make sure to tag us, and we'll definitely try to work you in and see your images. I try to literally look at every single image that gets tagged. Dreadlocks is definitely a community. And it's just a community of people that have great locks, and everyone has great locks. So it's a really big community, and it's really cool to be a part of it and to actually start something that is growing, or is and was growing and still is, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, thanks for watching this video. It means a lot to me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.